What's up, guys? I'm Jesse, and I'm a photographer and videographer, and I'm passionate about meeting people and talking to strangers and getting a little glimpse into the whole lives of the people around us. This project was sparked by the idea that I like to call Sea of Lights, which kind of stems from if you imagine yourself floating above a highway, or maybe even driving on the road and see a hill of cars in front of you. You see thousands of lights, thousands of cars, and it's so cool to me that each pair of lights has a person there, and each person has their whole story. They have experiences in their past, bad and good ones, and they have a future full of who knows what, and the only way we know is by starting conversations and interacting with these people. And so that's kind of the aim of this project. There's no connecting story, there's no overall theme. This is just a pulling together of people's stories. So I want to invite you to look through the site. If you go up here, you'll get to click on a map and see different people from different places along a trip that I went on last summer. And basically what I did was hitchhike from Texas up to Maine and talk to people and relied on the kindness of the people around me. Each one of these is a real person with a real story. And these are things that I remembered and wrote down on a journal, and now I'm recreating for you to see and experience. There were a lot more people, this isn't all of them, and there are a lot more stories, beautiful stories, but for this project I recorded 4 of them. So you'll get to go through, experience those. Keep your eyes open, maybe come back and visit the site every now and then. There might be more later. I haven't decided exactly what that's gonna look like. Maybe I will try to tell stories in different ways. Maybe I will turn to photos instead of videos. Maybe I'll make more interactive things for each one. I don't know. But life is full of all kinds of people and all kinds of stories, and all we have to do is go out there and get them. Go out and talk to people. None of the stories in this project were forced or awkward. I just had conversations with people and wrote them down. And that means that's something that we can all do. We tend to live in a world where we make things negative. We see news all around us. Every negative event that happens gets reported to us and sent directly to our news feed, whether that's through Twitter or Facebook or anything that we get involved in. We get to see all of the bad things happening in the world, and it kind of builds this picture of a really negative world. But what I want to do is give us the chance to put on glasses that we can look through the world and see the beauty in it, see the stories, look at a person and see a person, not a tragedy or a potential threat or who knows what. One of the strongest experiences on this trip for me was being feared. If you stand on the side of the road with your thumb out, people automatically assume that you're dangerous and you're gonna hurt them. And that's a weird place to be, because that's not at all who I am, but we lump people together and we build this conglomerate of lights on the highway, and that becomes how we view people instead of looking at each individual one. And when we look at those each individual people, we get to see amazing things and people who would do anything to help you. We get to see people who stop at a gas station to get you ribs or see you eating your peanut butter and give a couple dollars, and that's beautiful. So thank you for coming, thank you for paying attention and looking and experiencing these stories with me. I've framed these videos so that you can feel like you're the hitchhiker, like you're me. None of them say my name. So imagine yourself in that place. Imagine yourself talking to these people and enjoy. Remember this moment and go out after and talk to strangers, meet people, start conversations. You'll be surprised how many people would love to talk and continue a conversation if only you take that first step and ask. So, without further ado, feel free to click around, see what you like, share this with your friends, and in the meantime, I will see you later. Or not, and if I do, I will probably ask you a question. So goodbye.